So we have spoken specifically to O and A and R, and I have left out the S almost for the end because the S is next steps for you. So you've gotten your 30-point audit. You understand optimize, attract, and remarket. I've shown you how important traffic is and the potential that you can reach with traffic. Let's talk about the S. Finally, the S in OARS stands for scale. Let me go ahead and introduce this idea of a grocery store. And this is going to be a metaphor to help you understand how all of these pieces come to play. We're going to call it the e-commerce grocery store. And everyone has a variety of different products, and all the shoppers there are eager and happy to be there. Your website represents its own aisle within the supermarket, and it's uniquely designed to showcase your offerings and attract customers to your aisle. This audit is a thorough inspection of your aisle. If you think about when the people who work at Publix or Target come by to reorganize everything, make sure it's well stocked and looks appealing, that is part of what this audit will do for you. Your products are just like the products on the shelves, and everything is carefully selected and displayed in a way that will benefit your target audience. You can even think of it as some of those really beautiful aisles like Ulta or Whole Foods, where the aisle almost tells a story as you go down the aisle. You might be more surprised and delighted at the beginning of the aisle than somebody else, and somebody else might be more surprised and delighted in the middle of the aisle. The intention is that in your aisle of the store, everything is carefully selected and displayed to meet the needs of your target audience to help them make a decision. Think of your marketing strategies and your promotions and advertisements just like the signage that you would experience. Each sign has a specific intention. These are just like the promotional displays and signage that is around a store. If you're in the Florida or Southern area, Publix during certain times of year does these big displays with, all the chips or the soda boxes, or has seasonal products set up right in the front. This is a marketing strategy and a promotional strategy. Another example is at Target, where at Target, right when you walk in, you got Starbucks, you got the dollar section. This is a promotional and marketing strategy to get you to stay at the store longer and go ahead and incentivize you to put something in your basket. Your customers are just like the customers who would go into a supermarket. Everyone's distracted by the world that they brought into the store. So it's important that everything is very clear with clear calls to actions. So when you're optimizing, you're meticulously arranging everything in your aisle. Think about how supermarkets get people to their store. There are signs that are very prominent. The entrance looks very inviting. They might have ads out there, send a flyer and coupon. All of that is not just intended to attract new customers. It's also meant to make life easier and better for people they're remarketing to and repeat customers, or like I like to call them, fanatical repurchasers. You can think of the remarketing phase as a friendly store staff member who engages with personalized recommendations and follows up on their shopping experiences to encourage repeat visits and purchases. So it's like that person who knows your order at Starbucks, or when you go shopping, that person who knows what you purchased from the store. That's remarketing. All that being said, let's talk about scaling. In this scenario, scaling would involve transforming your grocery store aisle into a bustling hub of activity where special events like tastings and demonstrations or exclusive shopping experiences take center stage. Just as you would expand your aisle and offerings to accommodate larger crowds and increase demand, scaling entails growing your presence and influence with attracting customers and bringing customers to be a fanatical repurchaser. By attracting more customers and driving higher engagement to the people you are specifically speaking to through a conversion focused event, you're effectively amplifying your reach and impact within the grocery store ecosystem. I want to present these scaling opportunities to you. And to do that, what I would recommend your next steps are is joining the Customer Journey Challenge, where we go deeper into optimize, attract, remarket, and scale, and what that potential could look like for you. Inside the Customer Journey Challenge is your blueprint, as well as a deep dive into the dramatic transformation, which is everything you need to have the right messaging for your potential customers, some really solid remarketing strategies, and of course, the juicy scaling ideas. So I invite you to attend the next Customer Journey Challenge. It takes place right here in this community. That is everything inside this DIY audit for your Shopify store. So to summarize, we've gone over the OARS framework, everything you need for your 30-point audit, and 37 ways to get traffic to your online store. Any questions that you have about the DIY audit, go ahead and put them in our community. I invite you to attend the next Customer Journey Challenge so you can take next steps in having a killer marketing plan for your Shopify store. Happy selling, and I will see you in the community.